All right, guys, back at it. Next up is going to be your Arkansas Razorbacks, Kansas Jayhawks. We just wrapped up the Duke and Tennessee game, which is wild. Volunteers taking the win. And now we're on to Arkansas and Kansas. Before we get started, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure you turn your notifications. That way you'll be updated with streams and content just like this for college, NBA, and NFL. Getting into your matchup predictor, 40.7% for the Razorbacks, 59.3% for Kansas. As far as your season leaders, Ricky Council with 16 points per game. Jalen Wilson averaging 20 points per game. Rebounds, Mekhi Mitchell, 5.6. Jalen Wilson with 8.4. On the assist side, Anthony Black averaging 4. And DeJuan Harris averaging 6.3. Getting into your spread, Jayhawks favored by 3.5, minus 180 on the money line, 143.5 for the over and under, and plus 160 on the money line for the Razorbacks. All right, guys. So I'm going to go and get a quick snack. Got to feed the little man, and I'll be back right before the game, and I will see you guys shortly. But we'll get this going and let you guys chop it up. Make sure you smash that thumbs up, guys. Let's keep it going. NCAA March Madness. All right, everybody, we are getting ready for Arkansas, Kansas, NCAA basketball.
Taking on the 8th seed, the Arkansas Razorbacks out of the SEC. The winner will go to the Sweet 16 in the West in Las Vegas. Hi, everybody. We welcome you. Great to have you with us. We're ready to roll here from Des Moines. I'm Brian Anderson along with Jim Jackson. Big story all week here in Des Moines. The fact that the Kansas Jayhawks are the top seed but playing without their head coach, Bill Self. For more on that, we check in with Allie LaForce. Allie?
Yes, Timo.
Hey, Brian and Jim.
Your favorite cheeses, assortment of cured meats.
In the arena, the coaching staff and the players tell me
The
with
best
full
imported
confidence that
olives.
He's bringing a lot of spirit and progressing very well each day. He's been actively involved
Hand
in
cut
all of the practices
by five-star
and the film
Italian and
sessions.
Japanese
KJ
chefs.
Adams told me there has not been a day that has gone by where he is not cracking jokes like his old self. Kevin McCullough even said he's more worried about my back
Wine from the
spasms
most expensive
than he is
of grapes.
his own health, which isn't good, but it wouldn't surprise you if you've ever
As
met
we
him.
prepare
Jalen Wilson said it's
for
changed
your
his whole perspective
Jayhawks
to
and
live every day to the
Razorbacks.
fullest, which they'll try to do in just moments from now.
Well, released from the hospital Sunday. He's been at practice, not at the games yet, Jimmy. As we take a look at the starting fives, Jalen Wilson, the Big 12 Player of the Year.
Yeah,
Trolling fish, yeah, man, I can see it.
I mean, just evolved his game, not just from a power perspective, but being able to knock down the shot. And then the big question, Nick Smith Jr. didn't really practice.
All right, here we go. Razorbacks win the tip as we get started.
So we'll see how that knee fares right now on that maintenance part of it.
Our three officials, Joe Lindsay, Courtney Green,
He bougie like that, too.
Pettigrew, Eddie Bonner is the standby
And that's
official.
going to be a steal for Kansas.
Possession. Here come the Jayhawks. Great in offensive transition. 16th straight NCAA tournament victory in the first round.
Kick
Their
outside
second meeting against
to
Arkansas in the dance. It goes back to 1991.
McCullough in the
These two have
corner.
not played against one another since 2005.
He's going to try the three. That's going to be off.
The first shot, Grady Dick, offensive rebound. Coming off a career high 11 boards in their opening round win against Howard. Another
Wow.
offensive board.
Can somebody
Adams
box
this time.
out? What are you
And a third
doing?
Chance for Kansas.
Outstanding
Kansas,
activity
3
by
offensive
Kansas
rebounds,
early. The
just that
energy is there.
fast.
Can Arkansas match it? It's a question.
Talon Harris. Unable to score.
There we go.
Nick Smith
The
with
Razorbacks get the
mobile
rebound.
Into that story as this game continues. Arkansas taking down Illinois, the closest game of the day Thursday here in Des Moines. Only beaten the 1 seed once. That was Gonzaga last year.
No foul
They forced the
as
turnover.
Harris gets a turnover.
Too tall from Harris. And the normally
Sloppy
short
basketball
point
on
guard
both sides.
maybe
I
a
was
little
not expecting this kind of
over-aggressive
start.
here in the early minutes of this one.
Well, you got the
Especially
defensive
for
stop you
Kansas.
wanted, just not able to convert in transition. Both offenses trying to find an early rhythm. Kansas playing really good, outstanding half-court defense. Had some chances on the offensive end, just not able to convert. Let's see if Arkansas can find a way to get the ball through the nets on this possession.
Quick pass and shoot. And that's going to be Council.
He was cooking against Illinois on Thursday.
And he was
Council's
cooking
been
against
one of the best
Illinois.
bench players in the SEC.
As we get
Has
started,
found a little groove
Razorbacks,
as a starter.
2-0.
He was 18 against the Illini. Razorbacks don't get a lot of threes. Fewest in the SEC, so anything they get is a bonus. Here's Wilson, top player. They all leave him, and Wilson.
Why would you leave him? Play defense.
Keep an eye on this. KJ Adams in the short pick and roll. They'll use him
100
to
band, what's going on with you?
plays, kick it to the weak side, and that time Wilson was able to benefit by getting himself in the lane, then eventually able to score after that patience.
Wilson, not only the Big 12 Player of the Year, got a chance at the National Player of the Year.
Good
as
shot
well.
doesn't go. Rebound by
Unable to hit.
McCullough.
Here come the Jayhawks. This is where they thrive, Jimmy. In transition, credit the Razorbacks for getting back.
Easy bucket and one. And that's going to send the Jayhawks to the line. As DeJuan Harris will get the and one.
Play for the Kansas point guard.
Rick
Well,
Pilgrim,
talking to
what's
Kirk
going on with you,
Townsend,
man?
The assistant coach for Kansas.
See you in a little
One
while.
of the
Shout out
keys
to
was
Rick.
beating the pressure of Arkansas and then off the dribble, forcing them to have to guard one-on-one. Right there, half-court defense, no rotation on the backside. Easy.
Unadvanced
money
is
for
chilling. Go
Harris. Moves
Jayhawks
into the line.
as
That early turnover.
Harris misses the free throw.
Very good assist
Scores
to
2-4.
ratio throughout the year. 7
Jayhawks
assists
up.
in the opening game against Howard and scored 11 as well. Here is Smith.
Smith, nice move, but can't hit the three. Rebound, ripped down, and he'll lose it. Easy bucket for Grady on the fast break. Kansas goes up by 4.
Up a 6-2 lead.
I've been good, Rick. I've been good, man. How you been doing?
As a freshman this year, average over 14
Good to hear from you.
He is a sharp shooter, but give him a lot more early.
Big shot doesn't go.
Davis misses the three.
Devontae Davis shoots and misses.
Here's Wilson. Cut off. Wilson so strong, and he scores.
Wilson and one. Kansas is having their way inside the paint right now. Dawson, I had the Razorbacks.
The discipline of Kansas.
I was going for the underdog.
In this particular case is Kamani Johnson right there, probably not fully committed to the double team, but the patience of Jalen Wilson allowed him to maneuver himself inside once Kamani Johnson kind of exited the double team. And then again, the strength to fight through the pressure and the foul to get to the free throw line.
Nick Smith goes to the bench as Jalen Wilson
and converts the free throw. Scores now 2-9, 7-point game, just that fast.
That's something definitely to watch throughout the course of this game as his relationship continues to just be interesting with this team. But also 2 other things. Kamani Johnson, he's playing with a broken toe. He was sick, very sick after Thursday's game, actually. He's still not back to 100%. Anthony Black
kicks it out. Big three, no good. Kansas rebound.
It's been an ankle that he's dealt with for all season long. So keep an eye on that ankle as well.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Pass inside, out for 3. Can't hit. Grady with the rebound. Try to clean it up. Doesn't go. Razorbacks get the rebound.
Glass right now. Debo Davis had a big game against Illinois. He buried a couple of big-time threes and had a steal late in that game. That was the closest game of the day on Thursday. Illinois got it within 5. Arkansas prevails.
So we're going to have an
timeout on the floor. Kansas
timeout called. Scores 2-9, 15:53 left in the first half. Shout out to you guys. Looks like 183 votes, 61% for Arkansas. And shout out to you guys, 590 viewers, 39 likes. We need 11 more, guys, to get to that 50 mark. Make sure you're smashing that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank you all for the support. 11 more likes, 11 more thumbs up will get us to that 50 mark. Scores 2-9, 7-point game. Kansas ahead. Razorbacks off to a slow start, trying to build their chemistry, get it together. A lot of basketball to play. NCAA West Region, second round. Who's going to the Sweet 16? Shout out to Adarius. Repeat season off to a good start. KU. Kenneth Clark, are you doing all the March Madness? No, just 2 games. I did the Duke and Tennessee, and I'm doing this one. Shout out to you guys for getting us over that 50. Let's keep it going. Kansas all the way. It's nice to see them play in your own city, Des Moines, Iowa. Right there. Here. Go ahead, take it.
a bad left ankle. It started in the SEC
What's up,
tournament,
Luis?
and right as he
What's going on with you?
jumped
Shout out
in
to
the
Mike
air guarding McCullough,
Jeezy
he
for
tweaked that
subscribing.
ankle.
Thanks a lot.
Not
Welcome to
only
the
Jimmy
channel.
going for the retake, but going for the high
Lewis says, do you think Arkansas could beat Kansas? That's who I have in my prediction. I think the Razorbacks could take it.
It's an early story for Arkansas, already playing a little banged up. That means Eric Musselman puts Nick Smith back on the floor.
CJ the Kid Creator, what up?
Which gives you a different dynamic. But let's keep in mind, too, that at this point of the season, as you know, Brian, every player has something going on. Knee, back, ankle. You got to figure out ways to injury manage that and kind of fight through and block out that pain in order to perform.
Allie all over it. Those early injuries starting to show up.
Walsh travels. That's going to be a turnover. Kansas ball.
Turn it over.
Against this Kansas team, you need to get shots. You can't have empty possessions because Kansas is so disciplined in what they do that they are the type of team, as we've seen in the past, that will make you pay off your
What's
own
up, Ronnie?
rescue. So let's
shout out
keep
to you,
our
man.
eyes on the empty possessions for Arkansas.
Jordan Walsh, Makai Mitchell on the floor. Mitchell, a rim protector, number 15.
Nice pass inside.
Nice catch, Dick. Boy, that's just great movement.
And it's going to be off.
And a bouncing rebound.
Walsh will get the rebound. This is going to be
Nick Smith's already in the crosshairs right now.
Razorback ball. Shout out to T Madman for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
He had put him on the bench because he got beat in transition earlier. And then not aggressive to this rebound, Jim.
Not at all, because DeJuan Harris understands why each possession matters. He's won a national championship. He understands that at this point of the season, in an NCAA tournament, you win or you go home. We need to have as many possessions as possible. Prime example on that offensive play.
KJ Adams, he's the hub of the wheel for the Jayhawks. Here's Harris.
Floater by Harris. What an alley-oop. KJ Adams. My goodness.
Those two playmakers, there's a lot of attention on
Scores 2-11.
Dick, but those are the two key
Kansas
playmakers.
up.
DeJuan Harris and KJ Adams. They had a ton of lobs against Howard in their opening round matchup. Devo Davis takes a tough two. McCullough,
terrible shot. Too much. Kansas rebound.
11-0 run here. Arkansas started the scoring. Nothing since. Adams too strong. And last touch by McCullough. That'll be Arkansas basketball.
Well, when you play with an experienced point
really
guard,
sloppy play from
success.
Arkansas.
This time Harris just draws two defenders,
Kansas
but that's just
lighting
more
it up
communication
on the
that
offensive
time
side.
Between Nick Smith Jr. and Kamani Johnson. Once the pick and roll happened, Kamani stayed with the ball. Nick stayed with the basketball. That was an easy lob inside, and we see back on the court Anthony Black kind of limping a little bit right now. Yeah,
no question.
I've been there, done that, man. Got to figure out a way to block it out and still try to be effective at your team.
Pass inside, goes off the glass. Anthony Black gets the layup to go as he finally gets on the board.
And the ball heals.
It does too, but the play that they ran allowed enough movement and space that Black was able to get a back cut, and now you weren't going one-on-one against this really
back
good
to a
Kansas
7-point
defense.
game.
Here's Wilson, got the catch inside. So strong in there, and he'll go to the free throw
Wilson
line.
gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot.
So Kansas off to this great start, but really, the story right now is with the Arkansas Razorbacks, and how long and how often are you going to go with Nick Smith, who missed practice yesterday, been battling a knee problem, Black with the ankle injury. I mean, Musselman's kind of running out of tools in the shed right now.
Nathan says you can still change your pick. I don't do that. Stand on my word. Stand on my convictions. I don't change bets.
Sports, drama, classics, and more. Pluto TV, the ultimate game changer in streaming. Jalen Wilson, 2 for 2.
Not a flip-flopper, my man.
Big 12 player of the year. He's got 7 early points. Council, one of the few three-point threats Arkansas has, getting late clock. Kansas not giving them any driving lanes. Mitchell, bad pass, McCullough.
It's going to be out of McCullough. It will stay Arkansas ball.
Yeah, 3 seconds for Kansas. You want to force this
3 seconds to shoot.
towards half court.
Jumpman, I think Princeton takes that one. I think Preston says.
Don't want to jump to the outside.
Rodney, I'm so mad. You remember that, bro. Walsh goes back up, gets the easy bucket to go. Scores now 6-13. I'm so mad you remember that, Rodney.
Very good underneath out of bounds.
That's hilarious, bro.
To get the lob up top, didn't get on the first try, but able to clean up the mess inside to Walsh for the second.
Walsh, another terrific freshman, McDonald's All-America. Harris gets a step.
Harris kicks it out.
And McCullough lets a fly.
Corner, three.
Three.
Can't hit. Rebound, Arkansas.
Davis out of the pack. Arkansas scored the first bucket. Kansas ripped off 11 in a row. Razorbacks trying to get settled here.
Long three, can't hit.
Harris looking up ahead. Every three-pointer, every layup missed, every three-pointer missed.
Shout out to Jumpman Soul for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing, sir.
Have your defensive balance in the backcourt if you're Arkansas.
KU's going to win by 15. Wow.
Getting the ball up either via the dribble or the
right.
pass.
Black moving his feet well, despite that bum ankle. Now, Walsh, their best defender on Wilson.
3 seconds to shoot. What a steal by Walsh.
Davis is fouled.
But there is going to be a foul.
Pick up the foul, just as Arkansas
Wow.
was trying to get loose in transition.
Come on, ref.
Well, trying to figure out ways to
That was all ball for Walsh. What a steal.
Need more of that for Arkansas to cut to a 7-point lead.
Definitely going to need to see Walsh step it up defensively, which he can do as we take a quick commercial break. Score is 6-13. 7-point lead for the Jayhawks. 11 minutes and 55 seconds left in the first half as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Dragos, I do think Princeton can do it again. I do, my friend. Yeah, if Arkansas can play their defense like they did against Illinois, I think they'll be able to stay in it. Shout out to you guys. 288 votes, 59% for Arkansas. What do we got? 580 viewers, 75 likes. We need 25 now. 25 more likes, guys. 25 more thumbs up to get to that 100 mark. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. 25 more likes, 25 more thumbs up to get to that 100. Ryan Allen, what's up, man? Shout out to you. Shout out to the family coming through. How's it going, Jay? What's the scoop on this? Who's taking it? I've got Arkansas. It's been very sloppy play in the beginning. Kansas coming out strong. We'll have to see if Arkansas can work on this defense and try to keep it close and make a run.
Chest pain, had 2 stents put in to treat 2 clogged arteries. Was released from the hospital Sunday. As Ali reported, he's been with the team, been coaching in
Quick pass inside. Bucket beat off the back of the backboard.
Denied. His first minutes on the floor.
You got to be quicker than that.
Defensively already.
And Uday Jr. can play a tremendous role with this Kansas team. Defensively, rebounding, clogging up the lane, but also second shots and lob opportunities in their half-court sets.
And that's going to be a turnover. Arkansas ball.
So Arkansas getting into their personnel a little bit.
Well, the Arkansas Razorbacks love to get into isolation one-on-one. That's when they're really good and really at their best. You see an offensive foul by Uday here.
Duke was outplayed defensively by Tennessee Jacob. That's why they lost. It was a tough game for Duke.
Line, so you don't have to guard as far out, but you want to close the driving lanes and the gaps and take that away from the Razorbacks.
Kansas, the reigning national champs, trying to go back-to-back. Hadn't been done since the Florida Gators, 2006.
Quick pass inside, nice move, easy bucket. That's what you got to do, Arkansas. Play your game. 5-point lead for Kansas, 8-13.
3 minutes in the Illinois game on Thursday. Got to help his confidence to get one on the board this fast.
But when Arkansas runs a set and they move the basketball with multiple passes,
quick pass,
really good shots.
Gets it out.
Joseph Yesufu.
Hop step, can't go. Rebound, Arkansas.
Arkansas, they want to push it as much
corner,
as they can.
3. Doesn't hit too much. Out of bounds on
That'll be Kansas ball.
Arkansas, Kansas ball.
Get complete coverage of the NCAA Division I Women's Tournament on NCAA.
Quick shout out to Wes Elliott for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
It's not a great defensive
Thank you for subscribing.
Team. They're one of the best in the country on the offensive end. That's certainly an area Arkansas will try to exploit today if they're allowed.
Well, also an area that Arkansas wants to exploit is to try to dig into the slim bench. Not a lot of depth for Kansas. See if they can pick up some early fouls.
Goes high off the glass, gets the layup to go. DeJuan Harris.
And DeJuan Harris off to a very good start here for Kansas. Couple of baskets in. Got 2 assists already. Terrific playmaker he is. It's Smith. Gives it up. Council open
Smith
for
picks
3.
it out to Council for 3. Money. 4-point game. Scores 11-15. 9 minutes, 37 seconds on the clock.
Arkansas, but Council is the guy you can't leave that wide open.
And that time Council was able to catch it in rhythm. So he didn't have to think about it, squared up his shoulders and his feet, confidently let it go.
Jalen Wilson gives it to Adams. Brady Dick looking for space. Council on him.
Brady almost loses it. Good defense by Arkansas. 3 to shoot. High 3. Hits! Oh my goodness! Are you kidding? What a 3 by Yesufu. He was almost at the half-court line. Wow. 11-18, 7-point lead after the big 3.
Second year in the Kansas program. It sticks a long one. Graham going to work.
Walsh gets the rebound, goes back up with it. He will get fouled, and he'll go to the line and shoot free throws. What a 3 by Yesufu.
Underestimated to undeniable. It's presented by Powerade Jimmy.
Yeah, well, underestimated was the range right here of Yesufu. Arkansas did everything right. They maintained their defensive discipline, pushed Kansas out. But at the end, Yesufu able to connect, not even thinking about a 3-ball up and in.
Walsh goes to the line
Brian,
and hits the first free throw.
At the same time.
It's true. And he doesn't take many. I mean, he's kind of he's a system player, role player, but we've seen it before in the NCAA tournament. He does have a little bit of that lightning rod mentality.
He has a different speed, too, when he pushes the ball than
Shout out to
Harris, so
Tina Lied
pace
as
a
well
lot
as
of times
Pluto
on the
Living
break.
for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. As Jordan Walsh hits the second free throw, score is now 13-18, back to a 5-point game.
But he's able to get to his spots.
Jordan Walsh, 4 points. Secured another offensive rebound for Arkansas. 8.5 to go.
The pass inside, another dunk for KJ Adams.
Big power body inside.
Back up by 7.
Beautiful play to isolate Adams that time, and he brought everybody, all the players on the left-hand side of the free throw line.
Shout out to you, Kendall.
Up the lob over the top.
It's usually Adams setting up Wilson in reverse that time. Wilson playmaking. Devo Davis got Adams on him. And Davis rises up and
Davis gets it to go. Little floater.
Davis has really improved his offensive game. And the travel.
Travel on Kansas. It's going to be a turnover. This will be Arkansas ball with 5-point lead by Kansas. It's an interesting game. I feel like Kansas is kind of pulling it together defensively, and that's what's keeping this game as close as it is as we take a quick timeout commercial break. 7 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first half. Quick timeout. Shout out to you, Pluto. Libra stays close game so far. Yeah, I think it's going a lot better than what most people would have expected, because even though I was taking Arkansas, I did expect Kansas to get a good lead, which they started off with it. But like I said, if Arkansas can play that defense that they're known for, keep this thing close, who knows what's going to happen as we get to the commercial break. What's up, Philip? Shout out to you, man. I've got the Hogs in this by 4. Okay. Shout out to you, Pluto.
Take a look at our game summary. Arkansas, the fewest 3-pointers in the SEC, and they've already fired up 7. They just won. A moment ago, Eric Musselman, the head coach of the Razorbacks, with Allie LaForce.
Well, Coach, despite a 1-for-7 start, this is a 2-possession game. How do you continue to overcome the deficit?
We got to do a much better job on the defensive backboards. Too many offensive second chance opportunities. Got to stop settling for the 3-ball. I mean, those two things, and we got to get some free throws attempted, so we must have to go to the rim much harder than what we are right now.
How concerned are you with Black's ankle?
It's a concern. It's been a concern for about a month. He's been really banged up. Great toughness, though. He'll fight through it.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job, Allie, and Black's going to fight through it because he understands that this is...
That's going to be a steal by Kansas. Easy, fast break bucket. 22-15, 7-point lead for Kansas.
A little bit of momentum, and then you give the ball right to your opponent.
It's Bobby Pettiford with the steal. Davis, the ball handler, who turns it over. Now Yesufu switches on to Council. Makai Mitchell gives it up. Davis looking for help inside. Kansas just
fade and hits. What a shot, Devontae Davis.
Davis, the lefty, a little turnaround is good.
You saw Devo Davis make some tough shots, some tough twos against the Illini. That none different right there, able to use his size to get up and over.
You mentioned the Kansas bench. They don't get a lot of production from their bench. Yesufu's already hit the long three, late clock. Pettiford, the backup point guard, is Adams. No.
Nice move, can't finish. Rebound, Arkansas. Nice move behind the back. Kicks it inside to Walsh. Easy bucket. 19 to 22.
And the thing about it, Kansas got back in transition, but no one communicated on the ball with Council. So two players jumped at him, allowed Walsh to get back door, and Council an easy dime inside.
Wilson gets free inside.
Wilson will get fouled and one.
Jalen Wilson a chance at a three-point play once again.
But communication early. If you do that now, you're able to make up for a mistake if you get beat. But that time, not a great communication effort by Kansas, but then right back at you, Jalen Wilson, as your default mechanism. When you need a point, post him up inside the middle of the lane. Not too many people in the country can stop him.
Kansas does play small, they play fast, but Wilson is a handful inside. Coming off a 20-point game against Howard.
And misses the free throw. Rebound by Arkansas.
Kansas had an 11-2 lead early. They lead it by 5 here. Approaching the 6-minute mark of this first half. Council guarded by Adams.
Council faked the three, pass to Walsh.
Looking inside.
Kicks it inside, back to him. And gets it to go. Oh, he touched the rim. That's going to be interference. He was going to make it, too.
I mean, beautiful play. Walsh read it perfectly. Defender jumped to the ball. And he grabbed the rim right at the last minute.
That's tough.
Everything done.
All he had to do was not touch the rim, and he had made shot.
You took away your own. Listen, somebody else take away your point. That's something else. You can't take away your own.
Quick pass inside. Grady Dick shoots and hits on the jumper. Scores 19 to 26. 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first half.
He's a guy that's going to be headed potentially as a lottery pick as well to the next level.
Look at the size. Grady Dick guarding at the beginning. Anthony Black, 6'8" on 6'7".
Nice pass inside. Easy dime by Council as Makai Mitchell gets it to go. Back to a 5-point game.
Those are the gaps that are available. If you can swing the ball side to side and then go into your action, that way the defense is shifting and you're able to capitalize off of it.
Quick pass outside. Grady throws it up, loses it.
That was Davis who forced the turnover. Kansas does a good job getting back. Arkansas can't push it. They trail by 5 with the basketball here. 4:46 remaining.
Council, big three, can't hit. Rebound, Grady Dick.
Grady Dick pushes it. Council got a hand on that, and that'll reset it. Side out of bounds.
Shout out to Coco Nichols, says go Kansas.
Tight quarters right here. Watch this.
Shout out to you, Coco.
Pass. Right in between it. That's in between 3 defenders.
Then Council comes down, misses the 3. They're 1 for 9. Arkansas also missing their big man who can shoot it from 3. Trevin Brazil blew his ACL in December, and that has been a story once they got into conference play, and just a significant piece lost. It's going to be an offensive foul.
And that's going to be a turnover. Arkansas ball.
There's Trevin Brazil. Well, you know it's got to hurt.
Well,
watching his teammates go at it like this, and you can't participate.
Yeah, it hurts too. You lose the points, you lose the rebounds, but it also is a rotational player because it lengthens your bench right now. So it gives you more options on how you can play in particular games. It gives you versatility when you play against some smaller teams, some bigger teams. So not only do you lose points, but you lose the versatility that he brings to the table.
Eric Musselman told us he's their best and most reliable three-point
Quick
shooter.
pass inside.
6'10". Inside,
And
Mitchell, offensive foul. Arkansas gives it
going to
right
be a
back.
turnover for Arkansas now.
And
Give it
Makai
right back.
Mitchell commits the foul.
With 4 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first half.
Let's take a look at that right
Scores
arm right there in the
21-26.
elbow. I don't think it's much, to be honest with you. But when you stick it out as an official on the weak side, what they see is a hook. And it may not be as much of a hook as the arm is out, but the weak side official felt otherwise.
Catch and shoot for Wilson. Comes up short.
Wilson's
Davis with
shot
the
doesn't
rebound.
go. Quick pass on the fast break.
On the run, Black, little floater.
Black floater doesn't go.
Harris.
And Harris will get the rebound.
The point guard. Pushing it. Oh, what?
McCullough all the way to the rack and one.
Kevin McCullough. With his point guard and rewarded.
And this happened and worked.
Kansas
because
is absolutely
Green Dick
balling
was
right now.
there. You can't help
Holding
but
on
side
to that
McCullough
lead.
able to lay it
Every
and
time you
stretch out
think
this lead
Arkansas
to
gets a
7.
little run going, Kansas comes right back, shuts it down. Score is 21-28 with 3 minutes and 52 seconds left in the first half as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. Shout out to Pratt for the $5 super chat. Thanks a lot for the $5 super chat. Thanks for the donation. Much appreciated. Says KCMO is dominant.
KCMO is dominant.
Heading over to the votes, we've got 402 votes, 58% for Arkansas. Shout out to you guys. 728 viewers, 110 likes. The next goal is 150. We just need 40 more likes, 40 more thumbs up to get to that 150 mark. So make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Did you get the cards you wanted? Did you like them? Where'd you put them? Where's your phone? Did it die? Shout out to you, Michelle. Wrench Gang in the house. What? I'll put it on hashtag. Kevin J, you still got Arkansas winning? Yeah. I haven't changed my bet. Like, well, you guys expect me to just change it like midway through? No, that's not how I operate. I mean, some of these other guys may operate that way, but I don't do that. I don't change my decision midway through. I fully commit to whatever it is I'm doing.
The Jayhawks is 3.5 hours up I-35 from Lawrence, Kansas. They've got a big crowd supporting them here today.
Based on game flow, yeah, I mean,
Jayhawks lead it by
still
7.
a lot of basketball left. It's only an 8-point
A
game.
chance to finish off a three-point trip down the floor.
And I was saying that.
I mean, it's they come back.
For Kansas, while Grady Dick was on the left-hand wing, you had to honor the three-point shooting, and McCullough did the right thing by going to the basket. That opened up the lane. That's the old-school fast
Adjustments
break.
will be
Running
made
for a layup,
at
you can
halftime, I'm sure.
Uday's going to get hit with another foul.
Can't afford that. Can't afford
Carly
those
says
fouls
over
away from the
143 and a
basketball.
half.
On the your man is going away, and that's his third. He's going away from the basket. Allow him to get up there. You can get right behind him. There's no need to grab him. He's not a threat on the perimeter. from that perspective, and that's where you have to use
I don't.
your intelligence.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, he's holding.
I don't
right
think so.
there. There's no need.
Makes a thin bench thinner. One of the big game plans. You heard Eric Musselman talk to Allie about getting them in foul trouble. His counsel cannot hit, and that's going to be a foul. This side's going to be on Kansas, so it stays down here. And KJ Adams will be hit with a foul.
Well, excellent swim move that time by Kamani Johnson to get inside. Now you can look at that for.
Jay says I took that same attitude with my first wife. Well, at least you took that attitude.
Johnson did an excellent
Clarence.
job of maneuvering around Adams. To get
That way,
inside.
you know, whether you won or you lost, you gave it your all no matter what. And that's all that's important. So you can move on and still be the best version of yourself. As it is an 8-point game. Grady for 3. Can't hit. Rebound.
That's Smith with the rebound.
For Smith.
Nick Smith Jr. And Harris.
Shout out to Mages. Do not stir the LeBron and MJ pot, sir. Do not do that today. We do not have time for that.
Arkansas.
It's all about March Madness right now.
Playing for his hometown team. Maybe just here 1 year, however. They got to get
that shot's going to be off. Rebound Kansas.
Now Harris is down.
Harris is down. Hurt.
And that happened on the contest. Hopefully it's one of those, you come down, it's a stinger. It hurts now, but you can get up and play through it. Watch on the contest as he comes down right. Well, he just came down hard. Oh, right there.
Yeah, that tweaked his ankle.
Yes. The point of the foot. I've been there, done that before. You're fine. You try to take off, and right there just turns over.
Well, and a hush has come over this crowd. Athletic trainer Bill Cowgill. They're tending to.
The score is 21-29, 3 minutes and 7 seconds left as DeJuan Harris walks off, but he is limping.
He can't even.
He's struggling.
Any pressure on this ankle.
He is struggling.
The right ankle, and
see how he keeps walking. See if he keeps walking.
Heading back to the locker room.
There we go.
3 minutes remaining in this first half. Might as well send him back. Well, that becomes a big story. Allie will be all
it's a good
over
argument, Majors. I mean, I probably have to say
that puts Bobby Pettiford back on the floor.
Just
the
all around amazing.
Played 15 minutes in the round 1 matchup against Howard.
What you lose too is the intelligence of a young man that's been there with the experience. But now he doesn't shoot a lot of three-point shots, but he is a 40% shooter, so he can knock in the big ones when you need to. So,
all right, here we go.
Right now with Pettiford, it's just all about doing your job, not trying to do too much, play some outstanding half-court defense, and be a leader on the court.
Pettiford feeding Adams inside.
Adams can't get it to go. He will get fouled, and is going to head to the line.
Kamani Johnson called for the foul. He's going to give Adams a couple of free throws.
Shout out to you, George. Bringing it strong every time.
Courtney Green getting an earful from the Arkansas head coach.
Well, let's take a look at what, if we get a chance, we'll be able to see what Musselman is talking about maybe. Right here, deep post position, hand
shadow back in saddle.
So it's the right hand.
Here,
maybe where he called it. Again, I think it's one of those calls. It's a no call.
Let me know when the pieces here.
His hand like underneath his shoulder. I mean, right under his shoulder.
And makes the free throw. Scores 21-31, 10-point game. 2:48 on the clock.
Most improved player in the Big 12, KJ Adams. Been able to score here in this one. 10-point Kansas lead, their biggest lead. Wilson all over Ricky Council. They clear it out for him. He drives it. Council.
Easy. And one for Council as he gets it going.
Another guy that's going to be a high round pick, maybe late first or second. He can go a little bit. And
Brian, it's too early. After this round, I'll have it all figured out.
Razorback fans are accustomed to this. And what I mean by this is being able to get an isolation up top or on the wing and let your best players kind of go to work. And Council that time used his quickness. But you saw some strength right there because Jalen Wilson is not a small young man. He was able to bounce the contact and, finish right through it.
A delay of game warning here as we check in with Allie. Ricky Council coming off a double-double Thursday against Illinois. Went for 18 points.
He was feeling it. You know, Ricky Council is the fourth of the Ricky Councils, right? He wants to make it very clear that he is the best Ricky Council on and off the court. But he also said having the confidence in himself, it's something that a lot of players struggle with. He's never struggled with that, but his teammates and his coaches, they believe in him. They put him in a position to be the best version of himself, and they feed off of that innate confidence that's a natural part of who he is.
Well, coming off the bench, serving in his role so well this year.
And we'll get the free throw going. Score is now 24-31. 7-point game.
It was a double T, so Jalen Wilson and Anthony Black get hit with the double technical fouls. Zach Clements on the floor for Kansas, getting deep into their rotation as well, the Jayhawks. On the take goes McCullough.
McCullough, easy.
Nice touch.
What a move.
By Kevin McCullough.
Score is now 24-33.
Black looking for Mitchell again. Cut off this time.
Great defense. McCullough cut off the baseline right there. That's how you
shoots, gets his own rebound back, and he'll go to the line after he gets fouled. Minute 53 on the clock, 24-33. Kansas holding down the lead.
And free throws coming. In 3 weeks, CBS returns to Augusta National Golf Club, a tradition unlike any other. The Masters coming in April. CBS. I saw our man Trevor Immelman, a Masters champion in 2008. He was attending the NCAA Tournament in Orlando, having a good time. Take it over for Nick Faldo.
Were you surprised that Nick called it quits? I mean, he was so good.
Such a great job. It's like you calling it quits, Jimmy. I'd be shocked.
Well, no, I work more than Nick. I can tell you that right now. Nick got a few during the summer, but I think he wanted to spend
all right, score is now 26-33 as Kansas brings it down. 1 minute, 45 seconds left in the clock.
A little bit of movement, but still down 7 here as Kansas in the final minute and a half.
13 to shoot, long three, can't hit, rebound Arkansas.
Three-ball range. Anthony Black at the controls for the Razorbacks.
Walsh is going to set a screen.
See if DeJuan Harris
back out to Walsh.
Kansas already without their Hall of Fame head coach.
Walsh, you could shoot that. Come on. Council kicks it out corner, steps up, Walsh goes, and he'll get fouled.
At the rim is Walsh by 2 Jayhawks. The foul is called.
Walsh, you got to shoot that, man.
You
got to shoot that three.
To the basket just as the shot clock was expiring.
Well, KYG, know your game. Jordan Walsh knows he's only a 28% three-point shooter, and even though the shot clock was going down,
he's wide open.
Was open, so smartly
take that shot.
Put the ball on the deck, attacked instead of taking it through.
Missed the free throw.
Line, unfortunately, couldn't convert on the first try.
Pins the second foul on KJ Adams. Walsh got himself into foul trouble against Illinois Thursday in round 1. He did score 6 points. Had 3 steals.
And we'll hit the second. Score is now 27-33. 6-point game. 1 minute on the clock.
And
as we take a quick timeout, commercial break.
Wants to talk this over.
Somebody's got to take it over for Arkansas. Someone has to step up and put the team on their shoulders. Who's it going to be? Scores 27-33. 1 minute left on the clock in the first half as Kansas calls a timeout. Volunteers have any staying power? Oh, yeah, with the way they're playing defense, Timo. Volunteers look good. They made good work of Duke. So, hey, it could get really interesting down the line here in the Sweet 16. Shadow says, Jay can stress his point till he's blue. But if nobody listens, he can't be held responsible. That is exactly what I'm talking about, Shadow. I can give the message, but if they don't take it and apply it, hey, it's on them. My job is to give the message. That's all. Shout out to Andrew, says, go Hogs. Shout out to you, Nathan. Miles the Train Kid, what's going on, man? It's probably one of the longest names I've seen on YouTube. One quick second, guys.
for Arkansas. Council, tough three on its way. Guarded well by McCullers. That's going to be a shot clock violation. Tell you, Kevin McCullough.
Close. He was close on that. He was close with the contact. You want to contest, but you don't want to give the official an opportunity at the end right there to call that. I think he may have gotten away.
Chance at the last shot. Pettiford looking for some space. Pettiford and a block by Mitchell. And that's how the first half comes to an end. 35-27. We've seen some injuries. Both point guards out with ankle injuries. Black returned. DeJuan Harris has not. Coming up, AT&T at the half, scores and highlights, and the latest NCAA tournament news. That's all coming up. AT&T at the half as the defending champions take a years ago as we get underway here in this second half. Arkansas with the first possession. Ali LaForce, we see DeJuan Harris on the floor. What'd you learn back there?
Yes, I spoke with Coach Roberts. He said it is a sprained ankle, but we saw him jog out. He wants to see how well he can play.
All right, as we get back to it and start the second half, here we go.
They were out-rebounded, specifically on the offensive rebounds, which hurt you. He also said he didn't talk to Coach. I said, what did Coach Self say? He said, we didn't talk, which means one of two things. Either he's mad about the rebounds and the turnovers too, or he trusts Coach. I think it's a little bit of both.
He did. Norm Roberts told us, he said, you know, all the criticism you get after games, that's one thing. You can handle that, but boy, having to deal with a Hall of Fame coach to critique the games and halves of play, that's another thing. As the acting head coach here for the Kansas Jayhawks, longtime assistant under Bill Self. They go back to the mid-90s.
Quick shout out to A Glasgow for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
And of course,
thank you for subscribing.
Head coaching stop at St. John's.
As we get started, as Brady goes high with the jump hook, doesn't go.
So they scored on one end of their
Rebound,
first possession.
Arkansas.
Stand on the other. Nick Smith back on the floor. Remember, he's playing with a bulky knee. Did not practice yesterday. Was a little unsettled in the first half. Had a couple of those penalty box moments with his head coach as he brought him over to the bench.
Well, I mean, the challenge is when you have a young player, your time is limited on the court. Anyway, and then you have injuries. A nice drive by Black.
And it's going to be high off the glass. Foul on KJ Adams, and
that's
going to lead to Black going to the line.
Yep, third foul on KJ Adams. They already have foul trouble with Uday, who picked up 3 quick ones. Kansas have been so good holding on leads.
Shout out to you, Mike. What's going on, man?
All year when they
much
have
love,
led
much
at
love.
The half, a perfect 26-0. As Anthony Black knocks down the free throw. This was other
Anthony Black hits the first.
Game plan. Try to get into transition. They haven't been able to do that. No points. Also get to the free throw line. So far today, Arkansas.
And hits the second. Scores now 31-35. 4-point game.
Yeah, but Kansas does an excellent
What up,
job
Ja?
of not
What's going on with you?
bailing out their opponents.
Ja Andrew in the
Get
building.
you to pick up some of those fouls early that gets a team or your opponent, Kansas opponent, into the penalty, which then brings the foul line or free throws into play.
4-point Kansas lead. Harris looking for Adams. What an athletic catch
Nice
and finish
pass inside to
by
Adams.
KJ
Easy
Adams.
bucket. Nobody wants to box out, huh?
Davis
All right.
gives it up. Ooh, Smith thought about it. Now he finds Council. Much better
Council
three-point
can't hit the
shooter.
three.
Not falling. That's going to be a foul on Kansas, though. And that's
Oh,
going to
wow.
be Adams.
Offensive foul on Adams. Still going to be Arkansas ball.
For KJ Adams, he picks up 2 quick ones here inside of 2 minutes.
Just college
Good call because
for the next
KJ hooked him underneath
week
the
or
arm.
so. And then we'll
KJ
get
was
back
in
to
the right position, but see how he hooks him right
NBA
there? Easy call for the official.
after the championship.
Courtney Green right now had a good eye on it, but KJ has
Or
to
between
be
the Final
smarter
Four and
in
the
that
championship,
situation.
Daniel.
If you can't get it, that's okay. Live to, work another day. But now you're on the bench with your 4 foul.
Ernest Uday on the floor with 3 fouls. Johnson, late clock hit. He turns it over right into the hands of McCullough. Kansas in transition. Arkansas gets back. And now the Jayhawks will go to work. Wilson.
Nice little spin.
In the
Doesn't
corner,
go.
McCullough takes a peek. See how active, see how mobile DeJuan Harris is. And that's going to be a whistle on Arkansas. It's not just that Harris
So
is
foul
the
on
playmaker
Devontae
from the
Davis.
point guard position. Adams
Slow start to this second half. Shout out to you, Tactical.
Harris, one of the great
Bulls did get it done, and I'm excited to see what they do, considering how their defense made Duplin. We'll see if they can keep up that same intensity moving forward.
He's kind of get hurried up as Harris slows him down in a beautiful
Easy feed to Jalen Wilson.
was able to seal up the lane a little
Score is
bit.
now 31-39, 8-point lead for Kansas.
8-point lead. Black
Black shoots a 3, can't hit.
Kansas contends.
Rebound McCullough.
Shoot the threes. They're just 1 for 11. Not their game. Jalen Wilson now.
And Wilson hits.
Jalen Wilson coming off the Arkansas
Making a statement. 31-42, 11-point game. Kansas up.
An 11-point lead. 7-0 run for the Jayhawks. Nick Smith. And Grady Dick. And Johnson just grabs him. Bear hugs him. Frustration foul on Arkansas.
It's tough. Turn into a tough game.
And that time, Jalen Wilson rejects the screen, goes away. Davis jumps on the high side, and then the shot is up. Mitchell doesn't get it. This is a frustration foul right here. What are you going to do? You're not going to get the ball. I mean, these little things, the mental parts of it, trying to control, you know, the energy, trying to control your thought process against a tough team when things are starting to go awry a little bit is going to be critical for Arkansas.
And another foul on the Razorbacks. They're collapsing at this point.
Picks up the foul. This is where Kansas is so good. All that experience on the floor. Taking advantage of a young Arkansas team. Razorbacks a team with so much talent. And as Eric Musselman said, we have the kind of team we can beat anybody, anytime. But we can also lose to anybody. It's been an up and down season this season. Finishes 8-10.
Nice pass inside. Easy bucket. No, it doesn't go.
Misses point blank. Gets his own. Misses again. A third chance now. And Black fouls Grady Dick. And the fouls are stacking up quick here. It's already the 14th foul for Arkansas.
Yeah, this is turning
Here's the inside.
turning into something dark for Arkansas here. But I can't say I'm surprised. Kansas being the champions, coming in playing strong.
Has a young team. It's time on the court, maturity, trying to figure things out to boot. Nick Smith was out too, so that took away some continuity, some time on the court together.
Wilson lost the handle going up, and last touched by the Razorbacks. That'll be Kansas ball. 13 to shoot here. Makai Mitchell, rim protector on the floor for Arkansas.
Niner guy, what's going on, man?
And
Assessment of Arkansas.
Yeah,
not able to make an inside game.
Harris puts it in.
Relaxed
And
defense.
we got another whistle, and that's going the other way.
They're playing with a lot of emotion in the wrong way.
I believe they got Grady
They're frustrated
Dick.
out there.
5-second
It's not looking
violation. I
good.
beg your pardon.
Okay.
It's ugly basketball.
They got to be careful with that. I mean, if you can't get there, don't move at the last minute to pick up your fourth foul.
As
You
Arkansas
have
has
to play
possession.
intelligent basketball when you have 3 fouls.
Kansas turns it over. Here's Davis.
Davis drives inside and hits. Gets the end one to go.
Devo Davis.
Scores 33-42 as Davis will head to the line and shoot one.
Thrilling drive presented by Nissan. Devo Davis going to the rack, picking up the 4th foul on Uday, Jimmy.
Yeah, this time they were able, the Arkansas offense, to get Kansas in a long rotation. What I mean by that, the defender running to Davis had to come from inside the key. So Davis smartly used the pump fake, used the momentum of the defender against him, and went right around him inside where it was open season for that layup.
Arkansas native as well.
Makes
from
a free throw, now
Jacksonville.
34-42. Yeah, shout out to Shadow. I mean, a lot of panic shooting, not getting set up,
Uday and Adams with 4 apiece. Black has 3.
playing in
Davis
desperation mode when they don't need to.
in the backcourt for Arkansas. Harris.
Interesting. As Harris gets it to go, easy bucket.
Got to respect the lob. Harris scored
right.
it himself.
But Harris is showing you, too, that you don't have to be quick to the punch in regards to foot speed.
Council shoots, can't hit, rebound,
when to go,
Grady.
when to get the burst, and then how to finish inside. That's why he's so valuable to this Jayhawks team.
Nick Smith now 0 for 5. Mired in a long slump. Delon Harris, tough shot, friendly.
My goodness. This is terrible.
That ankle looks good enough.
Absolutely terrible.
Timeout on the floor, jawing at each other on the way in. Dewan, mobile, back-to-back possessions, 12-point lead for the Jayhawks.
Well, Kansas up by 12, 34-46 with 15 minutes and 17 seconds left in the second half. And you can kind of say this has not been going in Arkansas's favor as we take a quick timeout, commercial break. Arkansas has been inconsistent all year, talented but not developed. I agree. Quick shout out to Chill Out J1 for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Favorite number? 0.
Jordan right there with a little layup inside of Jordan. Adonis was nice, man.
Keep possession here to start after the timeout. And Davis, who's been a steady presence for Arkansas. Davis now with 9. Davis playing with those 3 fouls. So far, DeJuan Harris looks good. Harris with 8 points, 5 assists, 2 steals.
Quick pass back out.
Ankle injury at the 3-minute mark.
Gets it over to Harris.
First half.
He gets double teamed. That's going to be a turnover. Stolen.
Empty set here for Kansas. Ricky Council running the break.
Council kicks it out to Walsh. You should have took that 3, Walsh. You had it open. So many opportunities missed.
Bench right now because of the foul trouble with Uday and also Adams.
Corner 3. That's going to be in and out.
3 for Arkansas.
Walsh battling for the ball. Kansas keeps it.
Razorbacks are 1 of 12 from 3-point range. 10-point Kansas lead.
10 to shoot for Kansas.
Big 12 regular season champions, the Jayhawks. They lost in the Big 12 tournament title.
Sidestep 3, too much. Rebound by Black.
By Council.
Council runs into McCullough. McCullough.
Shout out to Seek is coming. Davis high off the glass. Nice move. Gets that one to go. Scores now 38-46.
He's driving. He's scoring. 8-point game.
There's still time for them to come back. They just need to make the proper adjustments. Wow, nice move from McCullough. as he gets the easy layup to go.
You need a player like McCullough. Why? Because he can do that. He can pull up for a deep shot.
JJ Smoke's second round.
15 feet. He rebounds.
Second round game.
All the little things. He's almost like the glue to this
Quick pass
team.
outside to Davis for three. He'll hit.
He scored the last 10 for
41-48. 7-point game.
Devo Davis on a roll right now. Davis scored 16 against Illinois Thursday. That was in 30 minutes. Terrific defensive player that's bringing some offense this year.
Grady shoots and he hits.
Big shot, Grady Davis.
He answers. He says, I can do it too.
Figure out for Arkansas to keep the ball in this young man's hand, either off the ball, get him driving to his left, off a dribble handoff. He's been so effective.
Makai Mitchell.
Mitchell spins, gets the and one. This is the intensity that we should have been seeing from Arkansas.
Of Ejiofor, the freshman. Free throw when we come back.
Like I said, Brian, get the ball inside to Mitchell. That's just
Good call, Jim.
Score is 43-51, 12 minutes, 14 seconds left on the clock as we take a quick commercial break for the timeout. Shout out to Jack Hamilton. Says, do you live react to every March Madness game? I'm trying to do 2 a day at this point, and then obviously we'll have the Final Four and then the championship. So I'll be providing coverage pretty much each day until we get to that point, and I will be streaming the Final Four as well as the championship game. So yeah. Shout out to you guys for rocking with us here. We're up to 806 viewers, 143 likes. Make sure you're smashing I like that thumbs up. It is much appreciated. Next goal is going to be 200 guys and gals. We just need 57 more likes, 57 more thumbs up, and that'll get us to that 200 mark. I do thank you all for the support, and I do thank you all for being here today. NCAA basketball, second round, Arkansas Razorbacks, Kansas Jayhawks. Timeout. What's Mizu doing? I told you guys Princeton was going to take care of the boys. No one wanted to believe me. They're like, no, Princeton's not. The road ends through Mizu. And I'm like, Princeton's probably going to win that game. The boys have newfound strength. They're hungry. So they might be set out to shock the world. What's up, Boris? Shout out to you, man. Princeton's currently up 33-26.
Only 3 15 seeds have made it to the Sweet 16. Hey, is it the best Coke ever? Take a taste and see for yourself. We are in Des Moines. Brian Anderson with Jim Jackson, Allie LaForce, our producer Tom Heights, director Andrew Greathouse. 51-43, Kansas with the lead.
Princeton is winning that game. Score is currently 43-51 after the missed free throw by Makai Mitchell.
For both of these teams.
Kansas brings it down.
For Kansas, and their offense runs a lot differently when Adams is not in there. As Harris misses.
And Harris misses. Rebound by Davis. Goes high. Gets the friendly roll. 6-point game. 45-51. 11 minutes, 42 seconds left on the clock and counting.
So even when he mishandled the dribble. He was still in the position with 2 feet in the paint to catch and gather and finish that shot.
First basket in transition, Jimmy, for the Razorbacks. A stated goal for Eric Musselman. Shot clock down to 5, and
Nice defense. Good defense, Walsh. That's how you do it. That's what you need to do to win.
Jordan Walsh taking on one of the best players
Jordan
in the
Walsh
country.
with the
How about
defense.
Devo Davis, 16 for the game. He's got 12 this half.
Another quick timeout, commercial break, 45-51. Now 11 minutes left in the game. Quick timeout, commercial break. Oh, yeah. What? Huh? Come here. Have a seat, young man. Come on. Little Mr. Busybody. Mr. Busybody. You gonna call the game with me? Huh? So you gonna call the game with me? All right. Shout out to you guys. 637 votes, 55% for Arkansas. Now wait till people can. Say hey everybody. They can't hear you. Gotta say that. Say hey everybody.
Hi everybody.
One more time. Come on.
Hi everybody.
There you go. There you go. Shout out to you guys. 843 viewers, 168 likes. We need 72. No. 32. There we go. We just jumped up to 172. All right, no. So we need 32 more likes, 32 more thumbs up to hit that 200 mark. Let's make it happen. Shout out to you guys. As we get back to it, 45-51, 11 minutes, 19 seconds left in the second half. You don't get that stuff off your face? You like the tattoo? It's coming off because you had to rub your face after you was eating the barbecue wings. All right, here we go.
After a new equalizer on CBS. Game summary, Jimmy, is Arkansas has the basketball here, and now with this run by Devo Davis, only down 6.
What you don't see, too, is only 1 turnover in the second.
This is the Razorbacks.
And that allows you now to get quality.
So who's going to win this one, the red team or the white team?
To Kansas in transition. Hence your more efficient offensively.
Which one, red or white? The red team? You going with the red team? All right, he's going with Arkansas. They losing. They down right now, 47-51. You want the white team then? Oh, look, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't switch it up.
And Walsh fouls Wilson. Wilson got a step on him.
So you going with the white? You gonna stick with that one? If they start losing, you still gonna stick with him?
That time he fouls him.
All right.
He's on the ground. That's what they're saying.
47-51, guys.
Musselman's perspective.
Lil J's going for Kansas. I'm still on the Arkansas bandwagon. I'm not backing out of my bet.
He got downhill and then he attracted the backline defense and made the correct play. So really executing well.
The pass inside, that's going to lead to a foul.
You don't need again.
And that will remain.
Going away from the basket. He can't beat you.
Kansas ball.
So why even attempt to get this right here? You're not going to get it.
16th foul for Arkansas, Jimmy. We got 10:42 left in this second half. There's a steal.
Davis can't get it to go. He will get fouled.
Free throws coming for Devontae Davis. He has been the best player on the floor in this second half.
We talked about McCullough on his team being kind of the equalizer, the glue. Well, for this
he should have made that.
team, there's no doubt it's
Strong to the rack,
Devo
young
Davis
man.
just doing a little bit of everything, being active. See the points in the first half, 12.
Tactical, yeah.
Identifies what the opponent has to offer defensively. And he gets to a
Does he
spot. We saw
respect
this
the
in last
Patriots?
game
No,
against Illinois.
no,
Just
he does not.
slowly just getting
He
to
does
a spot,
not
just doing all the
respect
little
the
things.
Patriots.
Off the dribble, tough to stop because he has a long gated dribble and stride. And of course, when he's open,
Shout out to All
he can
Cup
set
No
his
Potion.
properties. Now, he's shooting 35%
With that
from
said,
the
you'd have to
three-point line.
really think about whether or not I'm actually worried about those, which
And Jim, as
I
you
am
know,
not, my
just
friend.
getting to spots, but getting to the right spots. Coming
as the
in
score
here
is now
with
49-51, 2-point game.
He
You still want
almost doubled
Kansas?
that in the last
In
18
white?
games of this season because of the efficiency of getting to the right spots and being able to communicate with his teammates on how to get him in those spots.
Huge impact right now. He's made his last 7 shots. He's got Arkansas within 2. It's an 8-0 run.
Man, that's gonna be another foul on Arkansas.
8 to shoot for Kansas.
Do you respect the
Brian,
Patriots?
notice the activity has
No, you
picked
don't.
up
No.
significantly
Shake your head, no.
in the second
You
half
don't even know who the Patriots are.
defensively
Cut
for
it out.
Arkansas.
Who's
Not
the
more
Patriots?
communication, deflections, not a lot
No,
of driving
no, it's a
opportunities
team.
for Kansas.
See, you're a Bills fan.
Saddle with those 4 fouls.
You don't like that. You don't respect. Say, I don't respect the
Runs their
Patriots.
offense. McCullough off the window. No. Makai Mitchell. He's one had a deflection.
See, kids are not as influenceable as people think they are.
Down a board here.
They make their own minds.
And Arkansas down 2 can tie or take the lead.
The
as we
Packers,
go on to 10 minutes.
get out of here. What's your mom been putting in your head? This is ridiculous.
Mitchell looking for Davis, and why not?
Hey, you have a Diggs jersey
Kick
because
it.
you're a Bills
Walsh.
fan.
They leave him open. 3 to shoot. Walsh.
Walsh spins, throws it up, can't get it to go.
Puts it on the rim.
And it's going to be a rebound by Kansas.
Rebound.
Well, Walsh's inability and lack of confidence to shoot that shot when he was open forced him to take a tougher shot on that particular possession.
Good stand by Kansas. Edge of 4 will get it to Grady Dick. And
Grady with a big 3, can't hit, it's going to be blocked.
a block shot.
Arkansas rebound.
Just gets back. Davis probing.
Quick pass inside to Walsh,
Walsh gets it.
and he can't get it to go.
And a foul.
And that's going to
Davis,
lead to a foul on the other
just as
side.
Kansas was off to the races. He needs a breath.
Yeah. Well, he's playing extended minutes because Nick Smith hasn't been a factor. You see the block inside.
He almost made it,
And he
right?
talked about the
Yeah, he
foul
got
trouble
blocked.
too. Now this is when it comes into effect. Kansas is a 72% free throw shooting team. Now they're in 1-1 with 9 minutes left to go. You figure they're going to pick up some more.
So
fouls
9 minutes to go,
and
9
get
minutes
into
and
the
7
double
seconds.
penalty.
Score is 49-51. We
Probably
got ourselves
the
a
next 3
2-point
minutes
game.
or 4 minutes. So
Can Arkansas upset
a lot of good
Kansas?
things can happen for Kansas with
And
that.
will
You can
Jay
drive a lot
be
more,
right?
but Arkansas has to be smarter defensively with their fouling.
Davis just picked up his 4th, by the way. So foul trouble there.
As McCullough shoots, misses the free throw. Arkansas rebound. This is where it gets interesting.
Both teams in the bonus right now. Next Kansas foul will put Arkansas.
Red team
on
has
line
the
for
ball.
1-1. Gonna have a
There you
lot of
go.
free throws to determine this one.
Walsh shoots the 3 and hits. There we go, Walsh. I knew you had it in you. You should have been shooting those 3s. Arkansas goes up by 1, 52-51. There it is.
He drills the 3.
My goodness. He took all those. He should have been shooting those 3s. I knew he had it in him. But you know what? He hit it when it counts. He hit it when it counted. Scores 52-51. 1-point lead for the Razorbacks. 8 minutes and 51 seconds left in the second half as we take a quick timeout. Commercial break. You like the doggy? You like the cheerleaders? Why? because you couldn't see him. You didn't like her? She looked kind of cute. Score is 52-51 as we get back to it, guys.
This one gets good because now the pressure shifts. It's been shifting as Arkansas cut into this lead on two Kansas.
Again, KJ Adams sits with the 4 fouls. Walsh picks up Wilson. Now the switch. Mitchell on him. Mitchell moving his
Mitchell's
feet,
going to get hit with the foul.
but fouls him. And Wilson's going to have free throws. And Mitchell picks up his third. Davis on the bench now with 4 for Arkansas. Foul's going to be a big story. They already are. Foul trouble, free throw shooting. Arkansas hit their free throws. That's been a problem for the Razorbacks at times this year, but they did make their free throws late against Illinois. Kansas, a good free throw shooting team.
All right.
And this is certainly the guy you want, but he misses again.
And that's 80% at the line right there. So
The
you have
1 point
McCullough
game
not
is
able
go
to
play.
take care of his business. And this Mitchell.
Oh, Mitchell goes to the line. He gets fouled.
McCullough stood in there.
Maybe not. No, it's a charge. You have got to be kidding me.
Picking up a couple of fouls here. Limping off is Uday. Just got out of the
Right.
restricted area.
So I had to go. Lil J gave him that
Going
boost.
the other way.
And it takes a lot of heart to see Mitchell at 6'9". He weighs more than 230. I can tell you, I weigh more than 230. He weighs.
That's 4 on Makai Mitchell.
KJ Adams is
All
now
right, here we go.
in the game.
8 minutes to play with those 4 fouls. Here's Harris for 3.
Harris, big 3. 52-54, 2-point game.
Norm Roberts actually telling Harris to shoot more threes, be less unselfish.
Shout out
He
to you,
likes his
Shadow.
stroke. Thinks he's a weapon out there. Walsh. With Grady Dick on him, gets it back out to Council. Wilson picks up Council.
Daniel Lil J. That's his name, Lil J.
Wilson staying with him. Just one-on-one right here. Council misses, and that is a foul.
And that's going to lead to a foul. Razorbacks going to the line.
Timeout on the floor. McCullough picks up the foul. 2-point Kansas lead.
Shout out to Savage the Wizard. Says they better quit messing around. I got 1K on Kansas. Listen, I took Arkansas for a couple reasons. I watched these boys. They was balling. It was a close game with Illinois, and I just really liked the defense that they had. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ride this Arkansas train. And here we are. Here we are. 52-54. Free throws coming up. 7 minutes and 35 seconds left in the second half as we get to the timeout. Commercial break. $1,088 viewers, 190 likes. We need 10 more likes, 10 more thumbs up, guys, to get to that 200. Let's make it happen. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. Tomorrow's games, I will put them up. Well, I can look it up now. It's fine, I'll look it up now. What do we got for tomorrow? Pittsburgh and Xavier. And then Kentucky and Kansas State. Those will be the games for tomorrow. Shout out to Doogie. Yeah, man. Happy face in the building. What's up, bro? You know we always grinding. Always.
Kansas has regained it. Arkansas, 3 comeback wins of 12 or more points this season.
Look at that, 3 comeback wins. You can't count these Razorbacks out, and that's why I took them. Let's go. Davis at the free throw line and hits the first, making it a 1-point game.
First free throw is good for Devo Davis. He's having a monster second half here. Nick Smith continues to sit. Davis playing with 4 fouls.
Misses the second. Kansas still up by 1.
I can't be mad at Eric Musselman kind of staying status quo, because this is a group that lineup that has gotten you a lead for at one point, but back in this game, so you want to try to ride it out.
KJ Adams.
Adams drives inside. He'll get fouled. And he'll go to the line and shoot free throws.
So Makai Mitchell, he picks up the costly foul. That's number 5.
Ooh, there's a lot of ball on that. I don't know if he got him on the body. But
I don't like that call at all.
Now, outstanding.
But okay, refs. It's kind of ridiculous.
KJ Adams Jr. isolated on Mitchell to drive him.
As Mitchell was fouled out now.
I will say this about
that was his 6th foul.
Adams has 4 fouls. You have to be really surgical and strategic on the pick and roll.
Hits the first free throw. 2-point game.
And be set and go a half a second late, so he's not caught moving, and you end up picking up a 5th foul for him. So that has to be very strategic.
This is the second.
Yep. First casualty is Makai Mitchell. His twin brother Mikkel could be a factor. Right now, Eric Musselman goes with Kamani Johnson. Here's Davis.
Kick that out, Davis. All right, he made it up. He had Walsh wide open for the 3, but Davis tied it up. Layup off the glass.
KJ Adams. He knew going at him that Adams was not going to risk picking up a 5th foul by trying to block the shot. Intelligent play that time by Davis.
Wow, Davis almost picked up his 5th. Adams with 4, falls down. Oh, they're going to call Johnson.
Come on, ref. Are you kidding me?
But watch this. I think KJ Adams shuffled his feet when he caught the ball right there.
It's a travel.
Before he got into his move.
Yeah, he did grab him.
Yeah, he grabbed him, but I'm saying, but even before that, he shuffled his feet. So the no call ends up being a positive.
This is ridiculous.
For Kansas to be able to get it right. Look, they moved that pivot foot.
Good call, Jimmy, right? 3rd foul on Johnson. Adams. They're going to knock down the first in the double bonus here. Kansas the rest of the way. Hey, watch CBS Sports
as Adams makes the first free throw. 1-point game, 55-56.
All the biggest moments in sports. Catch tournament highlights, picks, previews, recaps, and more. The CBS Sports
and hits the second 2-point game.
KJ Adams knocks 2 down.
55-57.
In front by 2. Makai Mitchell is out, and plenty others in the danger zone.
Black goes high.
Followed by Johnson, no good. And it's into the hands of Harris.
Harris thought he had numbers, had to slow it down.
Arkansas does a good job getting back. Kansas will get it organized here. We approach the 6-minute mark. The top-seeded Jayhawks in the West, defending national champions.
Nice little spin move. Oh, my goodness. Almost an and 1. That's going to send McCullough to the line.
Picks up the foul.
He'll shoot 2.
Couple of free throws here for Kevin McCullough. Walsh picks up his 3rd.
These refs making terrible calls, though. It's been rough. Really rough to watch.
See the foul by Walsh.
Misses the first free throw.
Kansas had their struggles from the free throw line here. Just 9 for 15. Kevin's mom, Heather. Kevin from San Antonio. Started his collegiate career at Texas Tech. Sweet 16 team last year. With Chris Beard.
It's the second three-point game.
To Lawrence. It's 1 out of 2.
55-58.
4 from the line. Kansas by 3. Under 6 minutes to go in regulation.
Davis goes up. What a beat.
By McCullough. Davis gets it back. Davis is fouled.
Oh my goodness, man. This
This
is so wild.
The energy.
It's so wild right now.
He's playing so hard, it just finds it.
So Davis went back to the rack and he gets fouled. Follows on McCullough, so he'll shoot 2 in a 3-point game.
Devo Davis, again, Adams can't defend well.
Tyler, shout out to you, man. I hope you get better.
Straight up and down. McCullough back into play, picks up the foul with the body.
What a game he's putting together.
And he'll hit the first free throw.
Rally. Davis with 22 now. He's also got 8 boards. There are so many players on the floor, Jimmy, right now that are playing so cautious as to not foul out. So the targets offensively are wide open.
And he'll hit the second, back to a 1-point game, 57-58 with 5 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock.
Particularly on the post if you can.
Kansas by 1 with the ball.
Shout out to you, Brandon. No problem, bro.
Everybody getting a touch here. Grady Dick.
Grady kicks it out to the corner.
10 to shoot now.
Back inside.
Take it out, Johnson.
And 1 for Adams. KJ Adams Jr. balling.
An and 1 opportunity.
What a move. Fighting through the contact, getting it going.
This short pick and roll or get the ball in the middle and allow your post player to go one-on-one. This is an added advantage when you have KJ Adams Jr. He can either create off the dribble and make it play for his teammates, or as we've seen the last couple of possessions, you trust him enough to be able to go one-on-one and benefit from it.
And hits. It is now a 4-point game.
Foul on Kamani Johnson.
57-61.
Kansas stretches their lead to 4. Number 4 with a basketball. Gets the switch. What they wanted. Rises up. Little mid-range.
No bucket. Grady rebound.
I wonder if you make the adjustment where you don't switch Adams on that. Push the screen up a little bit more.
Devontae, this is the last one. I did Duke and Tennessee earlier.
Yes.
I'll do 2 tomorrow.
And Kansas turns it over.
Kansas turns it over. It'll be Arkansas ball.
Remember that play. Just remember that. This is a turnover on your end.
Yeah, no question. As soon as it hit 20. See if Arkansas can capitalize. 9 points off.
Quick shot. There it is. Council hits.
Right through the heart. 2-point game.
59-61, 2-point game.
Council's got 12 now. Tough shooting game. But he's a guy that can get hot. We've seen it. Kevin McCullough.
McCullough brings it back out.
Cuts him off.
Gets it over to Adams.
Harris,
Harris now drives inside, goes high off the glass, doesn't go. Rebound. Council.
Arkansas wants to push. Davis taking on Adams.
Davis off the backboard. Tie ball game. 61-61. 4 minutes on the clock.
3 ties, 3 lead changes. Knotted at 61. 21 and a half for Devo Davis. McCullough for 3.
McCullough, long 3, hits in his face. What a shot.
Finish him.
On the attack, Davis. Here's Walsh.
Walsh, you got to shoot that, man. You're wide open.
Davis, quick release. Short.
Davis can't respond. It's going to be a rebound for Kansas. They'll slow it down. 61-64, 3-point game.
And keep in mind, Jalen Wilson only 5 touches, 5 field goal attempts in this second half.
Every Arkansas foul is 2 free throws. Adams, little push shot.
Flip to Adams, doesn't go.
Council rips it off the board.
Rebound by Council.
The Razorbacks.
And Council will get fouled. He'll go to the line in a 3-point game. 3 minutes left on the clock in the second half. What a game coming down to the wire.
McCullough's been there before. 3 to the head.
61-64. And we are on an official timeout. Quick shout out to you guys. 856 votes, 56% for the Razorbacks. 1,464 viewers, 228 likes. Next goal, guys, is going to be 500. Make sure you're smashing that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. And I do thank you all for the support being here today. NCAA basketball, Razorbacks, Jayhawks. Lewis, I'll put up my picks tonight at 9 p.m. I'll put them in the community chat. Turk, I got Arkansas. Devontae says I can use a Shamrock Shake. Yesterday was St. Patrick's Day, St. Patty's Day. Shout out to you, Andrew. Much love, man. MAPC Gaming. I'm going to wait till we hit the Sweet 16. I figure out my predictions then. If you have not already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you click the bell to turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss when I go live for college, NBA, and the NFL. I will be streaming college throughout the next 2 weeks, as well as the Final Four and the championship. Lewis says, I win. I will tip you Cash App or Super Chat. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for the support. Shout out to Christopher Compton for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
Leads it by 3. Possession arrow belongs to the Jayhawks. Brian Anderson, Jim Jackson. We got a couple of free throws coming here. It's been a furious comeback for Arkansas, and Devo Davis leading the way.
But smartly, because he's getting to his spots. He's not allowing the Kansas defense to dictate what shots he's going to take. It's not long 3-point shots that are contested. He's either in transition, he catches it on the run, he's getting to the basket, second shot opportunity. That's what I call intelligent basketball and how to score the ball against.
All right, here we go. 61-64, 3-point game.
21 in the second half.
As Council goes to the line, hits the first free throw. Now it's 62-64.
Second half for Davis. He's also
coming down to the wire.
And played good defense despite having
and hits the second 1-point game. 63-64. Kansas is up. And here we go.
Davis and Johnson are the Arkansas defenders with 4 fouls. Harris, 2-man game with Adams.
Pass inside to Adams. Guarded closely.
Of Wilson. Big 12 player of the year. Wilson stripped down.
Nice
by
strip.
Off the thigh of Wilson.
Nice. What a steal, Walsh. Good job.
To be as in tuned and
Razorback ball.
How to play. Look, hands are in the air. He slid his feet at the last.
Quick shout out to Miles White, Four Wheelers SC, Daffy Normant, Nathan Martinez, and Michael M. for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers.
Arkansas, a chance to take the lead here. We go under 2.5. Black on the drive.
Black tries to get it to go too much. And that's going to be Razorback ball.
7 to shoot for the Razorbacks.
7 seconds to shoot.
And remember, Kansas gave up a lot in the first half underneath out of bounds. Pressure on the ball, force it to go back out towards half court.
Kicked out to Walsh. Gets to the Council. 2 seconds to shoot. He's going to get it up. No, he doesn't. That's going to be a shot clock violation.
Wow. Well, he split the two defenders, but he ran out of time, and Kansas holds their ground.
Watch the pump fake. That's when you could have drew contact right there from McCullough, right there in the air.
Yeah.
That's the next thing right there. That's easy contact, but Council didn't recognize it.
Each team with 11 turnovers. That was a big one. Jayhawks with the ball in the lead. 2 minutes to
Quick
go.
pass to Adams.
A trip to the Sweet 16 on the
Kicks
line.
it inside. That's going to be a foul.
A foul, and that is Davis, and that is number 5.
Number 5 for Davis.
A hot hand for Eric Musselman is
Man.
out.
Getting down to the wire, guys and gals. Shout out to Bobby, Mr. Bebo Hog, Steven Goner, and Stephanie Crispin for subscribing. Thanks a lot, guys. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing.
You're better off.
Shout out to all the new subscribers.
Let Harris go to the baseline and rely on your help to come back across.
Minute 56 on the clock, 1 point game. As Kansas goes to the line.
2 free throws here. Double bonus.
And Harris misses the first.
So Davis, 1 point away from a career best. He exits with 25, 21 and a half. And Nick Smith is back on the floor for Arkansas.
What's up, Deacon? And he'll hit the second. It is now a 2 point game, 63-65.
6 left. Arkansas down with the ball.
Council driving, spins, fade away, he hits to tie it up, 65-65. What a shot.
Not afraid of the moment. We saw that Thursday against Illinois, Ricky Council. Timeout, Kansas.
Timeout called by Kansas.
Wants to talk it over.
What a shot. My goodness, Council looking like a young Kobe out there with the fadeaway. 65-65 of the score. We have a minute, 29 seconds left in the second half. My goodness. March Madness. Shout out to all the new subscribers. If you are newly subscribed, make sure that you also click that bell so you can turn on notifications so you don't miss a stream for college, NFL, as well as NBA. Man. We're getting hyped. It's getting down to the wire. I know those Kansas fans are nervous. I know those Kansas fans are nervous right now. My goodness. Timeout, commercial break.
Kansas ball, Jim.
And I like to see Kansas utilize Adams in that short pick and roll. Why? Because he's been able to make plays. More importantly, he's 6
all right, Kansas will inbound to Harris.
Nick Smith picks up Harris. McCullough just hit a big
Pass
three
out
from the other side a moment ago.
To McCullough. He's going to drive. Get it back to Harris.
Getting a late clock. Harris.
Gets it inside to Adams. He loses it. Gets it back. Throws it up. Air ball.
But it's out of bounds.
That's going to be Razorback ball.
And that'll be Arkansas ball. They're going to officially call that a shot clock violation. It did graze the rim. And I don't know. You can take a look at this under 2 minutes to see possession.
Oh, no, it hit Jalen Wilson on the way out. Right at the end, it went off Jalen's body. But that's this outstanding one-on-one defense and then help defense at the end by Arkansas.
All right, here we go. 65-65. 1 minute on the clock. Down to the wire. Here we go.
Who's going to be the one to take the big shot?
Council shoots. In and out. Rebound. Finish. Kamani Johnson with the layup. Razorbacks take the lead.
At the controls.
40 seconds.
Trying to get the ball to Wilson and a foul.
And that's going to be a foul.
Wilson. That means 2 free throws here for Kansas.
The mismatch inside. Johnson didn't stay married to a spot. He knew he had to get to the ball. And here's the foul on Walsh. Now,
Pushing the back.
now, is it a bad thing? I mean, Jalen Wilson, listen, 1 for 1 in the second half on the free throw line. Not really involved.
Hits the first free throw. 1 point game.
Hands the first one.
By the way, Kamani Johnson, double-digit rebounds. 4 points, 10 boards, 6 offensive rebounds. Kansas, 1 more to go for the tie.
Oh, rolled in. Tie ball game. 36 seconds.
Look, they're going to go back to that high pick and roll. Council and Johnson.
Everybody on their feet. Council throws it up. Blocking foul. Razorbacks going to the line.
And let's see who they pin it on. It is going to be on McCullough. That's number 5 on Kevin McCullough.
But see, you see the backside of this. The challenge.
Oh,
is
yeah.
McCullough
Yeah, it's
went
definitely
over
a
the
foul.
top
He
of the
wasn't planning.
screen, which put
Definitely
him
a
at
foul.
Disadvantage when Council turned the corner. See right there? So now he's at a disadvantage. I would push that screen out and go up underneath on Council. I don't think he wants to shoot a step back 3 or off the dribble 3 in this situation. Again, you got the adjusted KYP, know your personnel. You keep Adams attached to his guy, go under that screen.
Here we go. Free throws for the Razorbacks.
A premium defender has fouled out, and Kansas has their first casualty. We knew this was coming, the way the fouls were racking up early.
But it's a smart play by
The
Council.
pressure is on.
He missed the last jump
Both
shot.
teams in the
and out.
bonus.
This time he
24
was able
seconds
to get
on the
his
clock.
foot in his
Tie
left
ball
shoulder
game.
by his opponent.
And Council is at the line for the
By his
Razorbacks.
opponent, then got downhill, so it's a very smart play.
Ricky Council at the line, 78% free throw shooter. Arkansas made
To
their free
go
throws
to the
against
Sweet
Illinois
16.
Thursday.
Council
was a big part of that.
hits the first one.
Cashes the first one at a clutch free
1
throw.
point game.
Council 6 for 6 from the line. Arkansas in front. Davis with that monster second half. Only a cheerleader now. Council missed it.
Misses the second. They get the rebound. And he gets fouled again.
An offensive board and free throws coming.
Oh, my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Arkansas can add to their lead with
Are you
20
kidding me?
seconds remaining.
It's always the little things. The activity by Jordan Walsh.
Shout out to Human for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Council will go back to the line to shoot 2 more free throws. As he hits the first, it's a 2 point game.
Is a dog, man. He is
man.
in it. And he and Johnson both got a hand on that. Ends up as an offensive board for Council. He can make it a 3-point
It's the
game.
second 3-point game. Razorbacks 70 to 67.
1 timeout remaining.
20 seconds on the clock.
2 free throws here as Harris wants to talk it over. That's an option for Eric Musselman. What a game. What a finish we're set up for. The Razorbacks down 8 at the half.
My goodness.
Serious run in the second half. And they've got the defending
See?
champions on
See?
the ropes.
Shout out to all those people. Jay, are you going to change your bet? Are you going to change your bet from the Razorbacks to the Jayhawks? No. I stand on my bets. I don't go back on my word. I stand on my convictions. Well, I'm just saying, like, even right now with the game, the way that it's going, even with them being up by 9 points, no, I'm not going back on my bet. Razorbacks. As you can see, 70 to 67, 17 seconds left in the second half. Wow. People are stressed out. People are nervous. Sitting there with their hands together, praying right now. In regards to what's going to happen. Shout out to Golden Phoenix, Dr. Ankles, and Sam Williams for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you all for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers as we get back to it.
Comeback here late with 16.1 seconds to keep that dream alive.
You got to know, Arkansas doesn't want
Shout out to
foul.
PC Gaming says, bro, I was
You put
watching with
pressure
you
on
last
defense,
year.
you
Now
get a
I'm
quick
watching with
layup.
you now. March Madness this year. Thanks for the live. Shout out to PC
3-point
Gaming.
lead for
A year
Razorbacks.
strong watching your boy Jay.
And even if
March
you were
Madness.
thinking
Let's
about
go.
a foul, remember,
If
Walsh
you haven't
has 4.
subscribed,
Yep.
make sure you
Johnson
smash that
has
subscribe
4.
button and lock it
So
in.
you're running out of options for guys to foul.
This
Here
is
we go.
what
See how
we
they play.
do.
When the shot goes up, Arkansas has to secure the defensive rebound.
Quick
Shout out to
shooter of
Timo.
three.
He tried
Let's
it.
see. Harris.
14 seconds. Harris has the ball.
Here's Wilson now.
Kicks it over to Wilson. Drives, spins. Can't get it to go. He will get fouled.
That hurt you.
Well, somebody's going out because those two around him each had 4 fouls. And they give it to Walsh.
Yep, Walsh is out.
You got the foul, but to me, this play took too long to develop. Again, you bleed under 10 seconds now. You can't rely on if the ball goes to the corner. You can trap really hard and get a 5-second count. It's hard to do that with 8 seconds on the clock right now. 'Cause now you
Shout
have
out
the
to
foul
Fabia. Says, I am from Switzerland.
So that's why it's important for me. You
Yeah,
get a
Switzerland in the
quick
house. Let's go. We international, y'all.
2+ seconds left. Those extra seconds.
Shout out to
buy you
Peyton,
time
Sis
to trap.
Katitan, Ben G, and Hans BX for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel, everybody. Shout out to all the new
I
subscribers.
think that's out the window right now for Kansas if you can make both of
Yeah,
them.
he's definitely going to
At this
intentionally
moment
miss
for
that
Joseph Pena,
second
who
free throw.
enters the fray here, the freshman. Walsh fouls out. 3 Razorbacks DQ'd. 3-point game. There's only 8 seconds remaining. And he
It's
knocks
the
down
first. It's a
Now,
2-point
no
game
timeouts
now,
for
70 to
Kansas.
68.
You
8
missed the
seconds
second.
on the clock.
Try to get the rebound and make a run at it.
Shout out to Kebs Reyes all the way from the Philippines.
Arkansas, you can't stay
Let's
very
go.
underneath, shorten the passes.
He made the second. Now it's a 1-point game. 8 seconds are going to quickly foul. And this is going to be a game of free throws at this point.
Arkansas immediately right out of the net gets it to their most clutch free throw shooter and Ricky Council.
Shout out to Rhino,
7.1
Midwestern
seconds
Buds,
left.
as well as Dalton Walthall for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel.
Corey and Ford
Shout out to all the new subscribers.
will be checking in as well. You got a couple of Arkansas kids, the freshmen, Pinion and Ford, and they are stepping into a hornet's nest here in Des Moines.
You have to figure for
All the
Arkansas,
way to
Council's been
Greece.
great at the free
Shout out
throw
to
line. If you
Greece.
make 2, you have a play
ACAS 6, what up,
in
man?
mind that you want to run. Norm Roberts was able to call.
Greece in the building.
Makes both a 3-point play because you
Mykonos
don't have
is one of my
any timeouts left, so you have the relay
favorite
there to your
places.
team in the last one.
Shout out to Greece. As Council hits the free throw, score is now 71-69.
Ricky Council is 9 of 10 from the free throw line. Delivered in a big way here.
Shout out to Andrew Edwards. Yeah,
2-point game.
getting his pride in strong.
Council does.
As Council hits the second one, score is now 72-69. 7 seconds.
3 to tie.
They need a 3 to tie.
Wilson, and that's going to be a block.
That's okay. That's okay.
Anthony Black with the foul.
Yeah, that's fine.
Back to the free
That's
throw line
fine.
Goes Jalen Wilson.
Well, Anthony Black jumped out.
Shout out to
It
Australia.
was a dribble
Australia in the
handoff.
house.
He jumped out, anticipated it, just didn't get there in time, but that's okay. Now, here's where the strategy comes in. Make the first, miss the second.
Got to at this point.
Yep.
Let's see if they can pull it off.
So again, it'll be Wilson at the line. 2 shots
3
here.
seconds on the clock.
Boy, what a game.
Wow.
8-point halftime lead for Kansas. They have not lost a game all year when they have led at the half. A perfect 26-0.
Shout out to you, Tactical.
In trouble now
As they make the first one, it's a 2-point game, 72-70, 3 seconds on the clock.
Lakel Mitchell will enter.
Read the tea leaves. You know what's about to happen.
Twins. His twin brother fouled out. One of the 3 Razorbacks to foul out. 3 seconds
Shout
to
out
go.
to Fort Smith in the building, Little Rock in the
Arkansas
house.
by 2, expecting a miss
Shout out to
here.
all you guys, everyone tuning in.
Oh, he tried to
Bank
miss it.
shot.
Off the bank.
Passes it in. 3 seconds. Can't foul. Pass it one more time. And that is ball game. Razorbacks take the W, and they go on to the Sweet 16.
Arkansas wins it. The defending national champions.
Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely unbelievable.
Brian, the Kansas coaching staff called this a toughness game. You throw X's and O's out at some point. This Razorback team stepped up big time. Oh, yeah, you deserve to take your shirt off. You deserve to take, because they could have easily folded in when Kansas made their run in the second half. But the lineup that was led by Devo Davis, the little things, allowed them to get back in this game and put the pressure on Kansas.
Tried to miss it on purpose, but it was true off the glass. And then Johnson quickly gets it here to Black. Ball game.
Well, guys, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody who came through, all the watchers, all the listeners, all the new subscribers. Once again, if you are newly subscribed, make sure that you also click on the bell, turn on notifications. That way you don't miss a stream for college, NBA, as well as NFL. I want to give a big shout out to the Wrench Gang. Big shout out to the family. Much love to all you guys. I am exceptionally grateful for all of you being here with us today for this game, which was absolutely amazing, as the Razorbacks take it 72-71. My stream schedule tomorrow. I'm at it, guys. I'm grinding. I'm working hard. Stream schedule for tomorrow. I will be doing Pittsburgh and Xavier. That'll be at 12:10, and then Kentucky and Kansas State at 2:40. Those will be the two games that I do tomorrow. So make sure that you do lock it in and subscribe if you have not already. Wow. What a day. What a day. Tennessee wins. Razorback wins, knocking off the champions. More quick shout-outs to Uncle Filthy, What's That Entertainment, the Soul Reaver campaign, and Chad Poole for subscribing. Shout-out to all you guys. Much, much love. Thanks a lot to all the new subscribers. Much, much appreciated. I will see all you guys tomorrow. I'm out of here. I got to spend time with the little man. He's been bugging me. He's like, Dad, let's go. You guys have a good night. Be safe. Have fun. And bless you all.